Hi everyone, it's Scrappy Kathy here, and this is the start of a brand new series. And I'll kind of tell you, it's just a kind of a self-indulgent series. I'll kind of tell you, I think I'd mentioned to some of you, or I've mentioned before in a video that August is usually a pretty sad month because it's the month of our wedding anniversary, and we always kind of made the month special usually by taking a trip. We went to Greece one time during the month of August, and what I'm going to be documenting this time is the 31-day road trip that we took in August of 2016, from the 1st to the 31st. We went from East Coast to West Coast and back again with a stop in Canada to see the Niagara Falls, and it was absolutely incredible. And I was doing Project Life a lot then. I've done, so I have I think, 1,830 photos. So I picked, some of the favorites and did put them in Project Life. I really, just to long story short, I haven't done a lot of, or a comprehensive set of 12 by 12 pages. So I'm going to go every single day of the month of August. I'm going to document that day in August of 2016. So today is the 1st of August. I've got 3 photos from when we left and our first couple of stops on day 1. So it's going to kind of go like that. And what gave me that idea was actually looking at I'm in the Mind the Scrap Summer Challenge, and you get extra points for using kit supplies. So I looked at the July kit, and in it were these decorative brads from Safe Travels by Simple Stories. And this tag right here that said, "Let's go," kind of, said it all for me. And then there's a picture of a car, and it just made me think, why don't I do road trip photos? So I'm mostly on days when I'm doing layouts for the challenge, and that's it for the challenge. I don't make videos. If I'm doing a Scrap Squad lift or a Scrap a sketch or a design team post for Bramble Fox or whatever, I'll make video, or other series like Stamp It Like It's Hot, or Christmas in August, or things like that. I'll make videos for those, and I'll try as best I can to combine those. But what I will commit to is every single day there will be a video documenting the corresponding day of that awesome trip. And it still won't be comprehensive in terms of, I'm still not going to use 1,830 photos in this. So anyway, with all of that said, I'm going to do some stenciling on my Maggie Holmes grid paper. It's kind of like ledger paper. It has a little, tone-on-tone floral here with some pretty pink leaves. I'm going to use this Scrap-A-Sketch stencil and just lightly brush on some. The paper is pink, so I want to be sure. Let's see, where is, okay. I want to be sure that I get some other colors on there. And I think I've got this tumbled glass. And I'm going to kind of do the little dots with tumbled glass. And I'm kind of just putting them in places that I think will show at the end of all of this. Not really. And I'm going to do the plus signs maybe kind of up. And I'll do those in the green. And I'm going to do the arrows going 2 ways. I wasn't sure how this green would look on the pink, but it's opaque enough that it still shows green. So I'm going to do these kind of going off the page down here. And I may have hit a dot or two with the green, and that's okay. Okay, I am going to use the arrows now with speckled egg. And I'm gonna put these down here, kind of pointing out, and then I'm going to turn them around and go up here and point out the other way. And I'm not trying to get absolutely solid color in all of the arrows. And if you know me, you can probably figure I'm not going to use the triangles on this stencil. The triangles hurt my sensibilities. Okay, so I've got my stenciling done. Now we can build our page. One of the things that we get points for is outdoor photos, and 2 of the 3 photos I have are outdoors. And the other is at least 2 tags. And I'm just gonna rest my photos on 1,000,000 tags. So I'm gonna start with these big pieces here, and I'm kind of placing them between where this stenciling is and where this stenciling starts. And I'm going to kind of place it at an angle. This is from Where to Next by Vicki Boutin. And then this one is going to go kind of over on this side, and it's going to interfere with those arrows, but you can kind of see that they're there. I didn't figure in that this was quite so tall. But I want it showing, and I want it over here. I can let it hang down a little bit more. Okay, now I'm just going to start layering tags. And they've all got foam on them, so they should curl up and give some shadowing and dimension. We set out, and where we started, of course, was Alpharetta, which is northeast of Atlanta in Georgia. And we were heading, we set certain goals with regard to, we did, how do I want to say this? We didn't have a set schedule other than we were heading to major league ballparks. So the nearest major league ballpark on the route that we were planning to take was Cincinnati. So we were, and I think we had a couple of days to get to Cincinnati, which is fine. That's easy enough to do. Let me get this under here. I ought to place these before I glue them down. And these tags are from all kinds of places. A lot of them are Maggie Holmes. I recognize the cabbage roses, and Sharon knows that it's almost as much as it hurts my sensibilities to see triangles, it hurts my sensibilities to see cabbage roses. That's not a style of florals that is my favorite. And the photo is going to cover up all the heart eyes here. But now let's see how the photo strip looks. Thankfully it is surrounded with white. So all of this busyness of all the different flowers, there's completely different kinds of flowers there, and then we have the tropicals here, and an old My Mind's Eye from, oh gosh, what was that? Indie Chic, I guess, 2012. I had every Indie Chic collection. There were, within the Indie Chic line, there were 4 different colorways, and I had them all. Let's see, I'm going to cut this one down, and I can probably use this down here. I'm going to do that. Just going to have some things peeking up. There, and then I might make it look like this goes all the way through. So I'll kind of do this. See if I can get the right angle there. The correct angle, because it's not a right angle. Okay, there. And now I'm going to combine, I haven't used anything from here yet, but I'm planning to. I'll probably use some of the smaller pieces on there. Right over here, I want a cluster that includes this camera and this stamp. The stamp says away we go. The camera says let's take pictures of it all. But I'm not sure how to do that. I'm almost looking for something larger. And I have this, I don't know where it came from. It's like a cut file that was on craft paper, but it doesn't look like it was cut on a cutting machine. It's like it was laser cut. So it must have been something that someone gave me or that I found on a giveaway table at a retreat. And so I'm going to use it because I've got some beige things in here, and because I think it kind of stands out. And my title is going to be this brown thing. It's going to say together. This is from 49 and Market. What is the collection? It is Nature Study, which was in the July Mind the Scrap kit. And this is from where to next. So I'm just going to place this here and make sure it gets stuck down really well. And I'm going over this cut file. And I've got some foam on the back of this. And I want it to kind of overlap together. And it seems like an appropriate sentiment to have for the first day. So I've got this little stamp here. I'm going to put some other stuff up here to balance that out. This is a little stamp that says, seeking the beauty of this life. And that's kind of what we set out to do. We decided we were going to not hold ourselves to anything other than, getting to the, and we didn't have any tickets or reservations anywhere. So we could have skipped games if we needed to, but we didn't have to. I'm adding these leaves. These are bramble fox leaves. They seem like fabric, but they're really nicely textured paper. And they're so pretty. They're probably more appropriate for and meant for fall, but I'm not gonna worry about that. I've got, let's see, right up in here, I think this Love the Journey would kind of fill in this area here, and I need something down here. Maybe this globe. But maybe the globe might work down here. So up there, maybe I'll do this that says Happy Travels. And I'm gonna just put some, because it's chipboard, even though the adhesive seems pretty strong, I'm gonna kind of place it right there. Let's see how this little globe might work. If I do the globe here on some foam. I've been worrying about this little section here. If I do that right there, I can have this sort of coming at an angle and this maybe at a slightly different one, and the overlapping hearts can be here. And I'm using this color blue, because I don't have another white one, but because that blue is kind of in the photos there, so I'm not gonna worry too much about the fact that it doesn't exactly match any of the colors in there. So let's see what I need. I need outdoor photo. I've got this one and this one. Put that there, and then I need leaves, which I have here, the color green, which is all over, stenciling, which I did, and at least 2 tags, so that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, there. And do I maybe want these here by the together? I'm thinking so. Let me do that. there. Okay. Now, I'm perfectly okay with the ends of these tags being uneven here as they are up there, but I'd kind of like to draw them together somehow, and I think I have. That's not quite long enough. Do I have anything? I have this, which is Stitch Happy thread that went in those We Are Memory Keepers sewing machines. And I'm hoping that I can use them in the replacement sewing machine that I got. Because I found a bunch right after I got right after I ordered the sewing machine, I saw lots of the supplies, the thread and other things at Tuesday morning. And so it was deeply on sale. And I didn't know that I really wouldn't like the sewing machine. So when I returned it, I had all these supplies that I'd bought. So I'm just kind of stringing this through, and it's just going to be a small accent that will add some kind of movement and interest. And I'm just going to let it kind of swirl around like it is, and I'm going to kind of set it in a couple places. Like this, I might do like so. And let's see if that works. It's not working. Why? This has never not worked in the past. So I've got that one twirling, and this one just kind of swings around over here without twirling. So maybe I'll introduce a twirl. And I'll put that right again. The thread just wants to stick to my finger and not to the glue. I've used different kinds of thread. I mostly use upholstery thread. Okay, that's very annoying, but whatever. It will eventually stick, or I'll work on it some more off camera. Okay, what else could I use? Do I need anything down here, or maybe just a couple of these elements like right there, and maybe a yellow element right there. I like this Go See Do is perfect. So that's going to go here by the hearts, because that was kind of our philosophy. And I think what we have here is day 1, August 1st, 2016. And I'm just going to put these little flowers. That's from Where to Next. And I know there are some little word strippy type things in here that I would like. I like, okay, amazing. And it's in the same brown as the Together part of the title. And it kind of fills in here. Okay. That's day 1, folks. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 2. I appreciate your indulgence as I try to focus on all the happy times and not spend so much time, I don't know, weeping and moaning about the fact that he's not here anymore. So, thank you for watching. I'll bring that up just so that you can maybe see that. Oh, I forgot my butterfly. I fussy cut a butterfly out of one of these postage stamps, and I was going to put it here on this postage stamp that says seeking the beauty of this life. Okay, so thank you for watching. Bye.